It's 11 past. Well, the rise in beef prices have been linked to a lot of different issues, including increased corn prices, drought in the Midwest, and low number of cattle. Rise in beef on every level across the nation. And Ashley Kirkland is live at Viaus Market in Escanaba to see how it's impacting you here in the Upper Peninsula. So let's head on over and join Ashley now for more. Ashley?
Well, Vicki, this is a list of the USDA prices of beef over the last few years, probably the last decade, and the wholesale price has gone from last February $280 to $327 this year. So that's a big jump in beef prices. And also there are other meats that are raised in price, and some of those things that you mentioned before are the reasons. But right now we're at Viaus Market in Escanaba. We're in their meat freezer. It's a little chilly in here, and we're going to talk to Wally, who is the owner and operator of the market, about the beef prices. Wally, your family has owned this market since the 1930s. Is this the highest that you've seen beef prices?
This is the worst I've seen it since I've been here. It's been terrible. People are complaining, but there's nothing we can do about it, you know. So,
right.
and the main part is because of the drought we had in that, you know.
Okay. And so the USDA has said that it's because of droughts and the drop in the rise in corn prices. Is that the real reason that the beef prices have risen?
Oh, definitely. That's the reason why. It's just, you know, the prices because of the drought and everything else, and the fuel prices and grain prices and all that all take effect, and that's why it went up so much, you know.
So it's all kind of reflecting off of one another. Now, where do you guys get your main source of beef and meat from?
We get it out of Green Bay. It's called Meat Processors, and also out of St. Michael's, Minnesota, which is J&B Wholesale. We get all quality meat, all choice meat. There is different grades of meat that people can use, but we get the best.
Right. And have you noticed, since there has been a rise in beef prices, have you noticed a difference in their interaction with the people that you get your source of beef from?
Yes, we do have complaints of, you know, I mean, people complaining that it's too high, but I do the best I can do to control my price, right, the best I can with the customers and everybody else.
And since the 1930s, you guys have specialized in quality meats. And can you reassure customers that though there's a rise in beef prices, that you guys will still serve the same quality meats?
Yes, I always get the choice beef, the best pork I can get. You know, just like I say, the different grades you can get, but I always get the best. You know, you pay a little more for it, but the quality's there.
And you guys also you mainly service those who come in and get your beef customers. Do you also sell out to restaurants or different other markets?
Yes, I take care of quite a few restaurants in the Escanaba area. And again, I try to give them the best price I can, but it's hard to do it sometimes, you know, and make money.
Yeah, right. And have you seen, I don't know if you know that they've had to also raise their prices because of the price of beef and how much they have to buy from you?
Yes, they definitely got to raise their prices, and it's hard for them to just change their menu every day for prices, but they got to do what they got to do. But they're complaining to me, but I don't know control of it.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Wally, and we'll be back a little bit later with Wally's wife, Jeanette, who also runs the store in the front end, and she's going to talk to us about the customer service and kind of what's been going on with that end as far as customers coming in. Are they buying less beef or are they not buying at all? So we'll hear more about that and the rise in beef prices a little bit later. Vicki, back to you. Ashley Kirkland reporting live in Escanaba, TV6 News.
Welcome back. Well, Viaus Market in Escanaba has been a family-run business for 3 decades. Their slogan proudly professes that they serve the meat-loving public. Our morning reporter, Ashley Kirkland, is live at the market to find out how the recent rise in beef prices have affected their service. Good morning, Ashley.
Well, Sam, there has been a surge in beef prices across the country, but the jury is still out on whether customers have stopped or slowed down on buying beef. Right now, we're in Viaus Market in Escanaba, and I'm with Jeanette Viau, one of the owners, and she's going to talk to us a little bit more about that. Jeanette, thank you so much for being here. Now, there has been a surge in beef prices, but have you guys seen a difference in customer behavior?
Not really. Our customers are pretty loyal. They might comment on the prices, but they never really complain about it. It's just a necessity. They have to, you know, buy their meats and.
Yeah. And there's been a rise in other prices in other meats as well. But why has beef been been such an uproar across the country?
Well, I think for one thing, it's a more popular meat, and like my husband said earlier, you know, the prices of corn and stuff, and it's just it's all a part of the prices rising.
Right. And so we have a slab of steak here, and you're going to put that on the scale now. Tell us, what would this have cost us last, maybe in November?
Well, today it's going for $6.69 a pound, but in November it would have been probably about $6.19. So it's a 50-cent rise in cost. And like this piece of meat right here, this is $9. But people like quality. They like the good meats, so they're gonna pay it.
Right. And so that's about 50 cents. And speaking of quality, how can people, you said people will know if they are being shortchanged on their meat or given a less quality meat. How will they be able to tell?
Oh, definitely. If they buy a steak and they bring it home and it's tough and grizzly and stuff like that, they know that the quality isn't there. And as far as the ground chuck, if they buy the ground chuck and it's they bring it home and there's all grease in there, well then they know that that's not a quality product.
And Jeanette, we have grilling season coming up. Hopefully it'll get a little bit warmer and people will break out the grills. Are you guys anticipating a slower season this summer?
No, we always anticipate a good season for grilling. And people, once that sun shines, they want to get out, they want to get with their families. I'm not anticipating a slow season at all.
And you guys are selling your meats here, quality, prime cut. Tell people that, just assure people that they'll get the same good service even though the beef prices are going up.
Oh, definitely. We've been here too long to ever change our ways. We want to keep our meat good, and people are expecting it, and we want to keep our customers happy.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Jeanette, so much for being here. And for more on the beef prices, you just want to make sure to monitor those prices in your TV6 Morning Show. We'll be right back.